I just gotta bring this up real quick. So you saw...
Make it quick, I got shit to do.
You saw the whole Alex Jones thing that happened?
The what?
Alex Jones. You know,
I don't think so.
You know who Alex Jones is?
Yeah.
No idea.
He's like
the chemicals in the water are turning the freaking frogs gay.
Yeah, he's like the really obscene
we watched
theorist.
we watched a mashup of him just like screaming on his show one time.
Yeah, he's batshit insane.
It's pretty funny to listen to.
Oh, he's hilarious. But he's just out of his mind. He got deplatformed in synchronous by YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, like all the social platforms.
Holy shit, dude.
They deleted his YouTube account.
What, he pulled some Logan Paul shit or something?
Oh
No.
my god.
No.
Because he was like...
He broke their terms of condition or whatever.
Because he's so against Sandy Hook that it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And so he's
Shady
been,
Hook.
like,
Basically, he did nothing that he hasn't done since the genesis of InfoWars, which is his platform. And they just like all got together, all these like Google and all of them, just like coordinated
Just
attack,
ousted
took him
him?
off. Yeah.
Wow, dude, that's crazy.
And you know that podcast I watch, H3H3,
Mm-hmm.
they were talking about Alex Jones during a live podcast. They got cut off by YouTube just for mentioning him.
Holy shit.
So
now, was this after they cut him, I guess, or what?
Yes, and so
Did they know? Like, did everybody know that he was done?
yeah. Well, Ethan, the guy from H3H3, he was like, he was defending what happened, kind of, and then
Just for the
then
mention, though.
Then after that happened, he's like, "Yo, you guys aren't helping this. Like, now I actually think that there is a conspiracy to take him
shit,
down."
Dude.
Oh my god.
Because all I did was
that
mention
does just
him.
fuel the fire, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, absolutely.
If it's real,
He never existed, you know?
like that's like taking.
He turned the
What was
frog
that? What
gay.
was that one movie, Fahrenheit 451 or whatever?
Yeah.
The
Like,
book burning and shit.
Yeah, that's.
They're trying to eradicate certain ideologies from being open to the public.
Dude.
No,
We're
seriously,
getting into
this,
some whack shit,
this
man.
is like a thing that they're taking off more right-wing sources than left-wing. Like, there are people like from Antifa and like people that are outright inciting violence against right-wingers that
Wow.
don't get deplatformed. And yet Alex Jones did, which, you know, he's on the far, far, far right.
Yeah.
But then I heard Dennis Prager, you know, from PragerU. He's just like a standard Republican, puts up like educational videos for free, got deplatformed. It's not good.
I mean, are we sure that, like, he didn't do anything, like, significant or say anything, or, you know?
Nope.
I just
What
feel
the
like
hell?
that's not helping their case if they're like trying to say like this isn't the truth or whatever. If you're just getting rid of him, omitting information is not making it not true. It's making people want to know more about
Right,
it.
you're adding fuel
Like,
to the fire.
At that point, like once you delete something, people are gonna try and search further.
That makes you
Like,
think they have an agenda.
Yeah.
They definitely do. They've openly said, like YouTube and Google and all of them, they've openly said, we are very left-leaning, but we try to be independent or whatever. We're sort of like,
Yeah, so you and the
Come
rest of
on,
the fucking
come
world.
on. They even said, like, oh, you know, we're kind of in a bubble here in our left-wing Silicon Valley. And we're like, you're not helping.
Shut the fuck up.
But now that Alex Jones is deplatformed and everything, he still has, like, his InfoWars site and everything. But during one of his videos, he, like, pulled up the tab on his phone, and it showed up all the other tabs that he had open. And someone, like, I think it was, like, blurred out or something. They, like, enhanced it. And it was porn. But it was T-Babe porn, which is...
It was what?
transvestite. And they got the exact name of the video. Let me look it up, because
Oh
the
my
name
God.
is priceless.
I don't
Hold up. And I looked up the video because I was like, okay,
What the fuck?
I was curious. I was like, maybe he didn't know that it was a transvestite, because you know they can make him look pretty, you know, all right. You know, a lot of porn stars are already pretty silicone-y. And so I looked
Pretty
up,
silicone.
yeah, I looked it up. I'm like, she looks like a girl. Maybe you didn't know. And then and switched ankles. She had a fucking log, dude. This uncircumcised, unerect log. I assume from like all the estrogen shit that she's taking, she can't get erections anymore. Excuse me, Zer. It was a fucking prominent log. I'm like, dude, Alex knew.
Got a fucking long dick.
Oh my god. Let me look.
What did you see me long dick before?
Let me look up the title.
L-O.
It's so good.
Spell that.
It's so
L-O
good.
dick. Ew.
Oh.
What the fuck you yelling about? You never see nobody
You never
with
seen a long dick?
Long dick.
Gonna learn today.
Okay,
My son's spelling the shit out them motherfucking words.
the title of this video was Naughty Teammate Marissa Minks. Oh fuck, they cut it off. It was like Naughty Teammate Marissa Minks gets satisfied of her cock hunger.
God, dude.
Oh my god.
I have no desire.
Oh,
to
Alex
make this
getting
video.
his jolly
Yeah,
jam.
and it's funny because Alex, like, he's known for being outspoken against transgenders, like saying that they're mentally ill and stuff. And he has
Here he is, jerking.
Teammate porn.
Oh my lord, dude. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Salute, salute. Oh, another thing. Did you see Joe posted last night? Joe Rogan. He had a podcast with Elon.
Really?
Yeah, it was like
I'll have to listen to. I haven't listened to him in a long time.
it was really good, but
Yeah.
I was surprised because Elon very rarely goes on to talk about his stuff, let alone on like a long form podcast or something. He
This
posted
shit's long. Like Chase, you probably don't listen to Joe Rogan's podcast,
Probably.
but they're like
2 to 3 hours.
yeah, dude. They're
normal.
good. They're fucking long.
They're good.
They
but,
are.
He posted this at like midnight last night. I saw it on the feed. I was like 16 minutes in, but I was like, holy fuck. So
Yeah.
I started watching it, dude, and Elon was just like, he was scaring me, dude. He like
What do you mean?
He had this dead look in his eyes. He was like, he looked like just like he had given up on life, kind of.
He's a fucking reptilian.
For part of this podcast, because he was talking about AI and how it's too late for us to go back and like stop things with AI. He says like it's inevitable that
Artificial intelligence is gonna be a thing.
yeah, and it's gonna take over and shit.
Oh my god.
And I was like, Elon, you're scaring me. He's like talking about how he's like, I tried to warn him. I tried to warn him.
What the fuck,
like,
man?
I went to Congress. I went to all 50 members of the House. I went to President Obama.
Was he just fucking around?
No. He's like,
Dead ass?
they wouldn't listen.
Oh,
I was like,
Wow, man. And that's scary. Okay, so
Alright.
like it's scary on Joe Rogan's podcast to hear something like that too. Like
yeah,
it's he doesn't bring people on to like fuck around, you know.
Yeah.
right.
It's not like a joke thing at all. Like
Yeah.
if somebody's on there, it's always serious conversation.
Usually.
A little bit of a
That's-
joke, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But he's never like I'd say shit posting, but I don't know what you would call that with like a podcast. He's
Yeah.
never trolling really though. You
Yeah.
know?
But it was funny. Like they got out of the doom and gloom stuff eventually, but
Right.
Elon took a hit from Joe. Joe started smoking pot, and he's like,
Oh,
"Oh, you
God.
want some, Elon?" And so Elon just took like one puff and then gave it back to him,
Oh my god.
and almost immediately Elon's phone starts like buzzing and shit, and he's like, "That was my manager." He's really pissed. He's like, "What are you doing?" And then I saw on the nightly news tonight that Tesla stocks are going down a little bit because of him smoking that little bit of pot.
Wow,
I'm like,
dude.
you
my
white.
That's like part of the
old
Joe Rogan
motherfuckers.
experience, you know?
Yeah. That's oh my god.
But,
You
like-
can't- you can't do anything without like having nothing of that magnitude without like some kind of backlash.
That's
So he
retarded,
had-
man.
I mean, he's like one of the most intelligent men on planet Earth.
Yeah.
To think
Oh,
that,
now he's completely
that one puff-
irreputable and
Yeah, that
you
one
know?
puff would do one iota of anything to him. Like, fuck off, dude.
Oh, dude,
Just
that's-
fuck yourself.
That's ridiculous, man.
Dude.
Yeah, I would definitely check that out though. It was a really interesting podcast. He was like talking about all the new inventions he was planning and man. But I do think I'm more convinced that Elon is a robot. I think he's like above Zuckerberg on my list of like people. Like if there was anyone that was a robot on planet Earth, it would be Zuckerberg number 2 and
The
Elon.
Zucks is number 2.
No, he dethroned him in this podcast.
Shit, dude.
Because Joe would be like making jokes to him and stuff, and Elon would literally laugh like this, ha ha.
You don't think he's just
like,
a fucking weirdo
deadpan.
though?
Maybe, but like it's pretty robotic.
Well,
I don't actually
I
think
feel
he's
like
a
people
robot,
of that
but-
caliber are just fucking weird like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people just like are built that way.
Right.
They're wired different from everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, so I was gonna mention this to you guys the other day, and I keep forgetting about it. So I told you guys. I think I told Zach, or maybe it was Dylan who I told. There's someone who works at Lowe's with us now, whose first name is Ryan.
Oh yeah.
That we all went to school with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Very obnoxious.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
So dude,
No!
quote literally like quote from one of our managers, but whose name I won't give away. He's fucking useless.
Oh.
I can't fucking stand him. And that laugh, dude. He was
Who
just
said
on
that? Like
one
a
of our
manager or
managers,
something?
dude.
Oh my God.
One of our managers.
Oh my
And the
God.
other day, what did
I
he?
came in one night and said,
Shit,
fuck your
what
hair.
did he
Like,
call
I
him?
hate him.
What did he call him that one night when I was there that I told you about?
I fucking hated
Fuck.
Bad.
I hated that. I had Boy Scouts with him. I fucking hated him so
Yeah,
bad.
dude.
Yep.
Oh God, he came up with some. It was like for like a grown man to call this guy this. I was laughing my ass off, dude. God damn it! What did he say?
You'll probably remember like at some
Right.
point.
He's just something else.
He is a.
He called him a douche knuckle.
a douche
Yeah.
knuckle.
Yeah, he was like, God, this fucking useless, this douche knuckle. That's what I'm gonna call him, douche knuckle. And I'm like, oh my God,
Why
dude.
don't they fire him? He's that useless.
Give it time.
I don't know.
He
That's
was
what I
trying.
never-
He was trying to get his woman on in one of our in-store jobs, and I was like, God, we don't need 2. She said the same thing. We don't need 2 of them.
Oh my God.
I've
It's
never
just
I've
rough,
never even
dude.
seen his girlfriend like talk.
I've never
Right.
Is he married?
That's what I was telling her. I was like,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
not like a rude person, but like I've
How
never.
did
She
he
doesn't
get married?
talk.
They still live in like the basement though.
Of their parents?
Of her
Yeah.
parents' house, I think.
Hmm.
Because remember in school,
Man,
I don't know if
why?
did you do a project with us? And no, because you weren't in our class with Henningsen. We did a
Oh,
project with him.
Yeah.
We went over to his parents' house, and
Yeah.
it was like really weird because his parents lived in a house. Their grandma lived in the house, I think, and his sister lived in the house.
Mhm.
He and his brother had fucking campers set up outside. Like each of them had a camper to themselves. And that's what they fucking lived in, dude. I shit you not. That's what they slept in. They like ate in. They did their homework in. They lived in fucking campers.
If he was my child, I'd put him in a camper too.
Yeah.
But okay, like
Only when we have company.
I don't know if you guys remember, but like when we were all in scouts, like his mom was a giant like bitch to him. And I know he's a fucking weirdo, you know, he kind of did a lot of it to himself, but like
He was asking for
that's
it.
his fucking mom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as mad as my mom has been at me, she's never like been that way to me. You know what I mean? Excuse me.
I didn't say anything.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Oh, shit. Should we take you to Ronald McDonald
Fight,
House
fight,
tonight?
fight.
Oh my God.
Should we take you to a Ronald McDonald house?
We see the bruises.
Jesus.
So, Steven, I have to ask, how did Nathan's race for the cure go? For those who are,
It happens tomorrow. I'll let you know
okay,
after.
For
I'll
those
let you
who
know.
are newcomers for the podcast,
God.
our beloved Nathan
Stop fucking laughing.
Our
you
beloved
shithead.
Nathan.
You're fucking terrible.
has
I
suffered
hate you.
from birth with Progerian.
Are you fucking serious right now?
And here's the
Are
deal.
you fucking kidding me?
It's funny. Yeah,
Wow.
we're taking
The
it
truth
to our house
comes
tonight.
out.
Oh my
You
God.
bastard.
I didn't say anything.
You're fucking laughing
I
your
can't
shit
help
off.
it.
She's not laughing at the situation. She's laughing at Zach's dumbassery.
Yes.
No, Steven.
All right, when you mysteriously become a vegetable, I'm gonna laugh in your face.
Oh.
Have fun.
Jesus Christ.
It seems that Emily has gone into a coma from excessive kidney stones.
Not punches to her kidneys and blunt force trauma to her internal organs.
Steven hooked up a Mountain Dew IV to her. Now, Steven, should we detail what occurs at this race for the cure?
Go ahead.
So, the goal of the race is for the winner. Is
All these kids, mind you, are
Progerians.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
what is
Every
that?
one of them.
There is a parallel to the ancient Aztec rites, where the hoop game, where they do the
They kick the hoop
like
through
in
and
El
the losing
Dorado,
team dies.
Rotel-
Okay, El Dorado. Yeah.
Yeah. The winner dies. They have the
I thought the
No,
losing
no,
team
no, no.
died.
no winner dies because it's like an honor to be sacrificed to the gods.
Oh.
So that's kind of what the race for the cure is. They have suffered their entire life with progeria. It's crippling to them. And the winner
This is a
is
legitimate-
shot in the head.
This is a
He
foot
gets
race,
shot in
though.
the head.
It's like a foot race.
Yeah.
And
But it's an all-out drag-out because they are wanting to die. They do
Oh
not want to
my
leave this
God.
place. This hollowed ground.
oh my god. This.
Look at I'm actually that you guys don't bother me a bit, but the fact that she's like screaming makes me rage.
Yeah. No, they have like a they have like
You're
a,
horrible.
They have the finishing line set up, the little ribbon, and they have it hooked up to a shotgun. So
Holy fuck!
once you break it, it just blows them away.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Please tell me this is a joke.
so in short, prayers for Nathan. Prayers 5 Nathan.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is horrible. This is not what I expected.
Oh god.
Okay, so
This all stems because Nathan, although being like one of the best athletes on his cross country team right now, is like 2 heads shorter than all of them.
Yeah.
yeah.
So they think it's fucking
Progeria.
hilarious.
It's Progerian.
Yeah, Zach says it's Progeria.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But he's really just short.
okay.
He
My
will,
dad
he will
didn't-
die.
My dad didn't weigh more than 100 pounds till he
But-
was like a junior in high school. So
Flash
Listen.
flood warning.
Yeah, so we're gonna die. So yeah.
That's how you know Kathy's being aroused, because there's a flood warning.
Her-
I sent her a dick
flood-
pic. She started gushing.
her pussy juices are flooding the town as we speak.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Should we put Chase through some Nick Sauce stuff?
Actually, should we tell him about the stupid shit we did last night?
Oh, we didn't touch on Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, so
So we have never played Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah.
before this. We were newcomers.
Dude, I want to play so bad. That's
It-
why if I can be free Thursday nights, I'll fucking go. If
Yeah,
I mean,
you
as long
should.
as they don't care.
I mean, if
No, I don't
Emily
care.
wants to hop in too, we can make our own group too, and we can do.
Fuck
some-
yeah, dude, let's do it. D&D, bro.
Like, really put on the spot right now. Okay.
I mean, you don't have to. If you
We
don't
know
want
you
to.
like to role play, is what we're saying.
Yes, that's-
Steven has
Anyway.
told us.
Anyways, so we have this group of like
But
seven.
no best to mouth.
Dress up like a Progerian.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Put
god.
on this
My character
Harlequin
will be a-
skin suit.
Oh my god. What?
My character. My character will be a Progerian mage.
Oh, God.
He only has so many steps per campaign before
Yeah,
he dies.
we have to carry you.
Oh my god. That would be actually kind
But
of.
you're like a phoenix, so you like crumble into ashes and then are reborn more powerful.
Let's sacrifice the mage real quick.
Like, I swear, you don't even have to play D&D to like appreciate the stupid shit that goes on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my character, she's a half demon or whatever, with daddy issues because her father killed her mom or whatever. So anytime she hears, like, whenever her dad killed her mom, like, he says, like, daddy's here to take you home or something like that. So anytime she hears the word daddy, it, like, pisses her off to where she'll
Okay.
rage.
He has to roll a d20, and if it's between 1 and 5, he goes into this rage mode and attacks people around him.
So,
Jesus, dude.
So this asshole referring to Zach,
Yes.
his character's name is like Diad Yisak or
It's
something like that.
Daad Sayak, which backwards is Chase's dad. Or Daddy for short.
So, like, his character pretty much trolls my character all the fucking time. And I don't know what it is about his character, but anytime, like, he says it, and like I try and make the save. I made it 1 through 5, so I have like a 75% chance of not getting it. But I always fucking hit it. So it always fucks us in some way. Like the first time it happened, we got ambushed by a group of goblins. Another time it happened, like we were trying to be stealthy and fucked it up.
No, you taunted me.
And then the third.
Let's start from the beginning of the story.
Oh god.
So the first quest is we're like a what do you call it?
We're like carrying a caravan.
We're guarding a caravan of
Okay.
goods.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're delivering it to another town.
Right.
My first action was to chug one of the things of ale, a big old barrel full of ale.
Fucking whole
And
cask.
so, yeah, I had to roll a d20 and see how drunk I was. I got a 19, so it barely affected me.
And I'm just like, I turn around and see this shit. I'm like, we're supposed to deliver this shit, not drink it. And then that's whenever he says, Daddy likes, and that's what fucking Daddy
Yep, because my name is Daddy.
Oh,
But, yeah, it's been interesting.
So we leave that area after we like fuck the goblins up that attack us and everything like that. My character, since she's a rogue, she's good at sneaking, so she snuck ahead of everybody to kind of like case the place out or whatever.
Right.
Well, we found like a wrecked caravan or whatever with like a blood trail coming out of it.
Yeah.
So we're following the blood trail. Do we know who was it like a worker from the guy that we were working with or something?
We didn't. We knew it was the owner's caravan or whatever. But
Yeah.
we didn't know. Like we knew
Who or
it was
what?
the owner and like he had a guard.
Yeah,
So we
he was
knew
one of the guards or something.
They were missing. We know both of them were missing. So we're like, okay, they're probably still alive if there's a blood trail following. So we followed the trail.
Mm-hmm.
Along the trail, my character spotted a bunch of traps. So like she gets in front of the group and like she holds her hand back to be like, hey, everybody hold up. His fucking character takes that as I want a high five. So his character runs up to give me a high five. First time it was one of like those snare traps that like take you up into the fucking tree.
the
Or
ropes.
whatever. So like he gets like a 2 or something like that to like whenever he tries to give you a high five. So he misses and gets in the snare trap and goes upside down. So he's like,
I took damage from the fall when I was cutting
because
down.
I was trying to find the rope to like ease him down. But he's like, I don't fucking trust you. I'm gonna cut myself down, and then falls. And then the second thing we come across like a 10-foot deep or like a little bit deeper than that.
It's like a Team
pitfall.
Rocket hole.
Yeah, like, I step on it.
Team
and,
Rocket hole.
I step on it and then like jump back because like the hole's there. And then
Right.
like I did the same thing I did last time. I was like, everybody hold up. Outside of game, I intentionally did this to see what he was gonna do.
Yeah, see, he taunted me.
But
He was asking for it.
But before, okay, in my defense, in the game, I told him like beforehand, if I put my hand up, that means stop. It doesn't mean I want a high five. So then, like the hole appeared. Everybody sees the fucking hole, except for him apparently, because I put my hand up like to tell everybody to stop. He comes in for another high five. He gets like a 6 or something like that. Falls into the fucking hole.
Yeah. So now I'm at less than half health. This is the only damage I've taken in the campaign.
And the person who's supposed to be our healer is not here. So we can't like heal because we don't have any health potions or anything
Right.
like that. So it's just like fuck. Then that was like the first week we played or something like that.
Well, no, we got ambushed by goblins again. We
Yeah.
slaughtered them. Then we went into this cave, and we came across this cliff that was guarded by wolves. So we fed the goblin corpses to the wolves, and they were satiated. So we went past. I'm like, dude, every video game I've ever played has told me that there's something good at the top of that cliff.
And everybody's like, why would we climb that cliff? There's no point.
Why the
in
fuck
this.
not?
Yeah, because adventure.
No, here's the thing. Like the cliff is like 30 feet up. Like
So there's something there.
It's nothing. It's nothing. So me and Chase
But
start
there's-
climbing by ourselves. He gets to the very top he's at 30 feet. The very last one, he rolls like a 2 or something.
Yeah.
Falls to the bottom.
Oh my god.
And so I'm up there by myself. I'm thinking, dude, I could snatch all the treasure for myself. They won't even know that there was anything
There's
there.
not anybody. Keep in mind, there's not anybody else of our group up there
Yeah.
with him because like I fell. Somebody tried to catch me. Some other people tried to start climbing up the wall,
Yeah.
and then like I'm like trying to rest.
Chase has, he has like a couple hit points left. And so I'm up there, and this is how we ended the first week. I get up there, I see that there's 2 goblins, a wolf, and a bugbear, which is basically like a giant, like kind of orc-sized creature.
Okay.
And that's how we ended it. I was just off by myself.
Yeah. So we're like going into next week because like you have less than half health, and this thing is staring you down, and it's
They can
pouring-
one hit me,
Yeah.
basically.
It's like, how
God.
the fuck are you gonna get out of this? Because there's no way we're gonna get up there in time. So,
Right.
My answer to this dilemma was to pledge fealty to him. I
To the bugbear.
Yeah. I came up with this scenario that there were like assassins on the way to kill him, and then they killed his goblins and stuff. And I had taken a scimitar off the goblins when we looted them, so I'm like, take this as my pledge of fealty. And I will kill these assassins when they come up here to show my loyalty to you.
somehow he rolled high enough to where the fucking bugbear believed it.
Yeah,
Oh my
he
God,
bought it,
dude.
he bought it.
He completely
He
bought
fucking
this
bought
shit,
it,
and
yeah.
he was just like, okay, join me by my side.
Yeah.
And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? So
Yeah.
instead of us climbing right up the cliff, we kind of figured there's probably going to be a way around to get there.
Well,
And-
first off, Priscilla was playing the week before, and
Yeah.
she was climbing like halfway up the cliff already.
Yeah.
So the next week she was gone, but Abby started playing, and so she took over. And instead of coming up to help me before I like made my deal and everything, she went back down. I was like, okay, fuck you.
Because we were just like, oh shit, is Zach actually, like, we're like, is Zach's character actually, like, joining the other side, or what the fuck is going on here? So we're like, okay, we need to get to him and help him out. So Brandy's character disguised herself as a goblin or whatever.
Yeah.
And
She's like
then,
putting butter on her face and
yeah,
shit.
and then Connor has like this fucking cock diesel giant behemoth of a person. He decided he was gonna be like the new recruit or whatever.
Yes. By the way, Connor, I forget what prompted this. I think did he
okay.
lose his loincloth or what
Whenever
happened?
whenever he was hiding the stagecoat or whatever,
Yeah.
he'd like put leaves over his loincloth or whatever to try and be stealthy.
Oh, that's
and it was
right.
poison
Yeah.
ivy. And he had, like, ivy on his fucking
Yeah.
crotch.
Yeah, he rolled for it. He got super low, and I suggested it's poison ivy. And Josh was like, I like that. It's poison ivy.
It's poison ivy.
So like mid battle, he like had this thing lifted. He's like, your crotch now feels like it's burning. He's like, boom! And oh my god.
So yeah, they eventually like went around. They were trying to Han Solo this by dressing up like the goblins and acting like these people were the prisoners.
Yeah.
So they just really loosely roped off their hands and everything, and then they met up with Megan and this other dude who had just joined. So they were like imprisoned, but they were like being taken to the bugbear.
Yeah.
And so they reforged their groups, somehow convinced the goblins that they were on their side and nothing was out of the ordinary, and that the giant was a new recruit.
And like with that, like they were okay. So my character has this ability like to make like a bunch of shit like act crazy around her. Or whatever.
Okay.
So we were trying to intimidate the other goblins to like be like, okay, don't fuck with this guy. Listen to what he has to say. So like. He's a massive character, so he's scary in his own right, but then, like, I made, like, the earth tremor and, like, fire, like, flicker or something like that around him, or whatever. So every goblin was like, okay, we're not fucking with this dude. So then the leader sends Zach out to go check out what's going on.
Yeah, he hears the commotion.
So Zach walks out, is just like, oh, I see everybody. The door's closed behind me, so I'm going to try and finagle this shit. He's like, so Clark told me to come out here to do this, and he just fucking stabs the goblin in the neck and kills it. And we're just like, well, that's enough for us.
And then, like, I got a really shitty roll on the next one. Connor went first. He got a shit roll. Not only missed with his axe, but
threw it
into a river. And then I'm like, okay, I got this. And so I try to attack. I miss, and then I got killed by a fucking bugbear, or got downed by a bugbear.
No, you didn't get it wasn't a bugbear. It was
A
a
goblin,
fucking
just a goblin.
Yeah, bitch ass goblin.
Yeah, and so
Well, I can't say shit because I got down by a bitch ass goblin too.
I saved Chase's ass. He got down. I dragged him to safety. The bugbear eventually came out, and Connor was trying to stealth his way. We were gonna like set up an ambush, and he keeps trying to stealth into these situations. I'm like, you're far bigger than anyone in the group.
You're a giant. Like,
And so the goblins are like peering through the door, just through the crack, and they see this fucking giant like tiptoeing to the side of the door.
he's like doing the fucking like stereotypical like.
Yeah.
The Scooby-Doo tiptoe.
And so Clark
Like, as soon
Yeah.
as the door opens, I'm just like, that's my shot. And, like, they notice fucking the giant. They don't see me, so I take a shot at fucking Clark.
Yeah.
And, like, I hit him.
Barely hit him.
Is Clark the bugbear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He gets pissed off more than anything.
Yeah. Really, Abby's the one that fucking kills him.
Oh, yeah. What is Abby? What
Abby
class
was
is
a
she?
fucking, I think she was a fighter or a ranger. She was, I think
Yeah.
she's a fighter
She
or a
used
ranger.
like some kind of poison arrow or
No,
something.
she just had a regular longbow.
Oh.
But one of her abilities lets it do like it's able to hit 7 times, like whatever's on the dice plus 7.
Yeah.
So she was
She
pretty much
bumped
guaranteed
him
a
up,
hit.
dude.
Like she pretty much did the bulk of the damage. Connor got him really good once, and then Abby fucked him up.
Yeah, Connor, like as soon as Clark came out, he like sent the wolf out. He picked up the wolf and just smashed him
Okay.
and killed him like a hit.
What I find hilarious in this game, though, my character hates his character, but we have like this secret like little agenda to where we will go check out places before everybody
Yes.
else and try and steal shit. Before
Like,
they-
like we looted the goblins from the forest before, and I'm like, okay, we can just tell everyone that we didn't find anything and just split this between the two of us.
And we were like,
And so we did that, and then, well, Connor was fighting Clark. They were just going back and forth, and he's like, Clark smash! He's like, Clark smash! And so Clark died, and me and Chase went into the room to try to find treasure and shit. And we were gonna split it all, but they didn't really have anything good.
yeah, they had like a couple things where just like, okay, these are different from everything, and the
Yeah, they had
money wasn't worth it.
like a jade frog and a ring,
Yeah.
and I'm like, why the fuck does the bugbear have this?
Like, so we were just like, we were gonna just do whatever, and then like everybody else came in, so we're like, okay, split the money with everybody. I'll get this, I'll get that, and you get that, and then we'll call it a day.
Yeah,
It's dude, I love it. It's fun as
yeah,
shit.
it is fun.
Like,
I was worried that someone would die. That last
we
scenario.
almost
we got
did.
close.
We got 2 people who almost died, me and you.
Yep.
I was not prepared for that. Like, I was like, okay, I'm good. Like, I'm kind of stealth, so they're not gonna fucking hit me.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's like, yeah, that one kind of like curves his arrow and like hits you in the neck. I'm like,
What?
It's like the guy from
Curves the
Wanted.
arrow and hits
it's
you
like
in
a
the
curved
neck.
arrow from Wanted. He
Yep.
just like curved.
What movie was that where the people could do
Wanted.
that? I was gonna say, yeah, they just like move their arm when they're shooting and the bullets fucking turn.
Yep.
It's like, I don't think that's how it works, but okay.
There was
I
one.
remember the end of that movie.
Fucking
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie's just fucking
Yeah,
travels through
yeah.
everybody's
Fucking everybody in the room. Okay.
That one fucking goblin, Josh is the DM and he rolled really low for the goblin. So during his attack, he like leapt in front and intercepted one of his buddy's arrows and shot at him.
It's like the best thing whenever the enemies kill themselves or whatever.
It's been really fun so far.
It's fun, like, just like getting like everybody's different character, like to do like the shit they're supposed to do. Like, you gotta play to your character's strength, because if you try to do some dumb shit with your character that
It's
they-
fucking everybody
they have
over.
no business doing. It's
Yeah.
just like, you're either gonna fuck everybody else over or you're just gonna fuck yourself.
Right.
But it's fun, like, just playing to your character though.
Right.
Yeah. Chase made up his background for the character, and
Oh
he
my
keeps
God.
trying to write me out as being his actual dad. I sent my backstory to Josh. I think we worked something out.
God. This is gonna be creepy if you're my actual father.
Yeah, his actual father is like basically Trigon from Teen Titans.
Pretty much, like it's kind of fucked, because I just like described it. What I said this demon was, I said it's a demon with crimson red eyes and like ram horns with spikes on it. That's all I said. So I kept it really vague.
Right.
Like, I didn't think that was gonna be something. And then like Josh comes to me, he's like, yeah, that demon you described, it exists. I'm like, what? He's like,
And its name is Daddy.
he showed me a picture of this thing and showed me its stats. I'm just like, fuck, I hope we don't run into that, because if we do, we're all dead. There's no way.
You know we will at some point.
Oh, yeah. Well, we ended the last session with Chase. You feel something is watching you.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
And it's not me, apparently.
That's comforting.
My thing is when we're on the wagon, I just breathe down his neck.
Like, he's like right behind you, just like.
Hot breath on your neck. Raises the hairs on the back.
Yep.
Not. Dude.
Makes his girlhood tremble.
Dude, you know what would be awesome though? Like if we actually like did a podcast like during one of our sessions one time. Because like I feel like as I see it happen all the time. Like and people.
Yeah, we could like live do a video live.
Yeah, it'd be pretty fucking funny. And like the shit that goes on, it'd be entertaining as hell.
Yeah.
We either got to try and get you in our session or create another session and have you in it. Like I feel like it'd be pretty.
Yeah.
Fun. It'd be pretty fucking great. But we got to have somebody be the DM if that's the case.
Yeah. I really want to make like custom classes and stuff, like border jumper and.
Dude.
Yeah.
Mine.
Yeah.
Of course.
It'd be so good.
I'm not being a cotton picker.
We could.
Sorry.
I wasn't even gonna go there, Chase.
Sure you weren't.
Didn't even think about that, but now it's on my radar.
Well, Chase came up with cotton pickers, so
Yeah.
No.
Chase kind of has a self-destructive tendency where he sets himself up for me to fuck with him, like the daddy thing. Like,
Well,
he
like-
knew I was gonna do
No,
that.
I've had that plan. I've had that set in place like since I first started watching D&D, and I was like, I want to make a character with like a flaw that kind of like is kind of cool. I thought that was kind of cool, and then you heard it, and you're just like, I'm gonna fuck with you so hard. I'm just like, God damn it! Why can't you just like not? Why can't you like pick on?
You're the one that invited me into this. You knew what you were getting into.
Technically, I said we should leave you out, but we should probably leave before we have to find fucking Noah's Ark to get home.
Broa's Ark.
Oh my god.
Bro's Ark.
Dude, if they ever made like a bro version of the Bible, that'd be sick.
Dude.
Who said there isn't one that's already made?
I hope there is.
There probably is. If you look hard enough, you'll probably be able to find it. You can find just about anything on the internet.
Yeah, by Neil Patrick Harris.
Judas Broscariot.
Oh my God. Carrying the bros.
He's got shutter shades on while he's carrying.
Oh my gosh.
Son of a bitch.
Shutter shades and bleach blonde spiked tips.
Apparently he's Ethan.
Dude. Yeah, Ethan at Top Golf. Good one,
Yes. Oh, is he? Right
bud.
now?
That's what he said. He's like, we
You're
should
at
go to...
Top Golf and it's fucking pouring right now.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, I went to Top Golf. It's not.
Is that the one in South County?
Dylan was saying apparently it's
Uh,
fucking bad. It's in like St. Charles. They're building
Yeah,
one.
St. Charles. We went on like opening night. Me and some of my college buddies. It's expensive as fuck, dude.
Right.
I
Dylan Smith
dropped
said
like
apparently it's
45.
badass, but I'm like, that's...
No.
I don't know.
I mean,
I wouldn't want to spend money on that.
I've
Is it like
I've
mini
never,
golf or is it like?
It's
No.
like a driving range, isn't it? And they got like a bar and shit. And
Well,
I
no,
don't
it's-
golf.
Right.
I mean, I had never golfed outside of mini golf in my life, so I sucked ass. But it's basically like a driving range, and each ball has a GPS in it, so it knows where it lands. And they have these different sized holes that you aim for. They have like different games. You can aim for like different colors or whatever. I mean, it's cool, but it's also like, I think 45 minutes or $45 for an hour of play.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck that. No.
Yeah.
Person?
No, like for the whole group. And we went with like a group of 6. So, you know, it went down, but we also got beer and we played for like 3 hours. So it came out to like $45 for me. And I was just like, I don't enjoy it that much.
Right.
Oh man.
I think we either need to go do like an escape room, or we need to do like a. You know, they have that.
If we go to a escape
I heard it.
room,
Well, I
escape
heard
rooms
it.
are fun.
I heard it on the point of a long time ago. They have that like, I don't know how good it actually is, but like the tactical laser tag shit.
Oh, yeah.
You remember, I think that'd be pretty cool. We need to go. We need to go do something like group outing like that. You know
we
what I
need
mean?
to go paintball. I still have never been paintball.
Are
in
you
my
serious?
life. No.
Dude,
I've never been.
it's a lot of
paintballing.
fun.
We should go sometime.
Last time I went paintballing, Dylan was actually with me. We did it with church.
Yeah.
And did you guys know Daniel?
Yeah.
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 So,
Knuckles.
oh yeah, dude. All I remember is I'm sitting up. They had like a little like a treehouse thing.
Yeah.
So I climb up in the treehouse and I'm sitting up there crouched, like shooting at people, picking people off. And I turn and fucking Daniel stands up and whatever gun he had, it's the ones you could like double tap the triggers and it shoots really really fast.
Yeah.
Fucking unloaded all the way up from my foot, all the way up to my ass.
Oh,
Just like
no.
boom, and I had like a line of bruises, and I'm like, who? Like I didn't know it was him at first. I was like, dude, somebody just destroyed me. Like I was like, that was overkill. Like, shoot me once and be done. Don't fucking unload all the way up. That was
Is
terrible.
this a race thing? No,
It was. I remember though it was a lot of fun, but I remember getting shot on like my fingers a bunch of times.
Ooh.
That fucking hurt really bad.
Did you have like armored gloves or anything?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I could have brought more stuff, but I had no idea what the fuck I was doing.
Right.
But it's a lot of fun. I think if given like the right group of people and like a good enough place to play, it's pretty badass.
We need to do that. We still need to do beer Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta find.
I need to learn how to fucking drink beer before we do that, though.
You don't drink beer.
I do.
You drink beer when we go to the bars, though.
I know I do, but I have like no tolerance, dude.
Really?
Yes.
You
I would be gone real fast. Yeah. I'd be gone real fast though.
Well,
I would be dead weight in the beer Olympics.
we'll scale it so that we have a higher alcohol percentage for the more experienced drinkers.
Yeah.
You'll have O'Doul's.
Fuck. Non-alcoholic beer.
No, but back to escape rooms.
I want to do
know.
one so bad.
Chase,
man.
were you there when we did it drunk that one
No,
time?
I did not. I've never been to an escape room with you guys. I've done 2.
I've never been to one.
They're really fucking fun.
I've been to 2 escape rooms. I've never been to one with you guys. But I feel like we would have so much fun.
Yeah. The very first one that we did was it was sober, but it was like a Casino Royale theme, and we beat it with like 6 minutes to spare.
Huh.
The next one we did, we got fucking trashed at house. It was like us, Megan, I don't know if Ashwin was there, and like some of David's friends and David.
Yeah.
So the theme for this one was serial killer, and so we were like trapped in these jail cells. Half the group was on one side and half was on the other, and we had to look for clues in the jail cell to escape from the jail cell and go on to the next room. And so, being trashed, I'm taking out George from this dresser as fast as I can, drop them, nail my fucking shin. I'm like bleeding.
Oh my god.
But
dude.
eventually we made it out, and the next room is this corpse that's on the table, and he has his chest is like has this zipper on it. Like he's been cut open, but it's zipped up.
Dude.
And so we had to find a key to the padlock, which we found, and we unzipped him and everything, and he had his heart inside. I take the heart, I nailed one of David's friends in the face with it.
Oh my god.
Dude, the guy that was working it, like, they monitor you the whole time. Like, if you need clues or whatever, they kind of, like, point you in the right direction.
Yeah.
But he was getting pissed because he kept having to come in because we were, like, unassembling shit that we weren't supposed to.
Oh my god.
You guys are probably like one of the worst like people. He's like, let me tell you about this fucking group that I had to deal with the other day.
These motherfuckers.
This one asshole decided to take the
Tearing apart my shit.
Well, we went, like, at, I think, like, 10 or 11. Like,
Oh,
pretty
dude.
close to when they closed. And we were the only people there, too. So he just had to deal with our bullshit.
That's awesome.
Dude,
Just fucking destroyed all of it.
Needless to say, we did not escape.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yes. I have one more thing I wanted to show you guys before we wrap things up.
God.
It was a transcript of a prank call that we did. Is me, Ethan, and
Oh, dude.
Justin to Connor.
I read this earlier.
Oh, did I post that?
You sent it to me earlier.
Okay. Hello, this is the Missouri Health Department calling about Connor. Is this him? We have recent information that your partner, Jennifer. So, for our fans, we mentioned this chick like a couple weeks ago about how she posted her, not aborted, like she had a miscarriage and she posted the fetus on Facebook. That is this chick. So, information that your partner, Jennifer, has a sexually transmitted disease. 125 to be exact. You might want to get yourself checked. Have a fabulous day.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Good stuff.
But wouldn't he actually have one since he and Caleb like
Butt
fuck all the time?
Yeah, probably.
Did